Okay. Well, I'm about to call Judy Siguaw from ECU. She's a marketing supply chain management director. So yeah, we're gonna wait one more minute. I told her I'd call at 1:30. It's 1:29. Okay, it's 1:30.
This is Judy.
This is Chris Harley
Uh-huh.
calling about the interview.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I thought, for some reason, I thought you were calling on a different day. Okay.
How are
Go
you?
ahead.
How are you?
I thought we were talking next week. But today's fine.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So, we can go ahead and go right into it. When did you feel like you knew what your career path was?
I have to tell you, I just totally fell into it by accident. When I was 17 and filling out applications for college, I was required to put down my major, and my older sister said, put marketing. I think you'll like it. And so I did. I really, at the time, had no idea what marketing was, but she was right. I loved it. I have a bachelor's, master's, and a doctorate degree in marketing.
Are you still there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Were you inspired by anyone?
Sorry, what?
Were you inspired by anyone?
I guess my mother really pushed the idea of a college education for us, and then I'm just really competitive, so, I just wanted to be a better. And I once had when I was a new professor, I hit one of our very, very top journals with a journal article, and a very highly respected professor said, "That's really good, Judy," but he said, you need to go for at least another one. He said less than 2% of all marketing faculty ever hit a very top journal twice. So that was another push. So I did that.
Mm-hmm. At a younger age, did you want to choose a different career path?
I really don't think I had any idea what I wanted to do. And I started out, I worked in the oil fields when I was really young because I grew up in Texas. And then I was in college and doing things there. I worked for General Foods and sales for a while. Mm-hmm. And then I was actually just going to go back for my MBA. And a professor I knew said, I'd really like to recommend you to our doctoral program. And so I went into the doctoral program. I didn't have a clear vision of what that would mean. I kept thinking I would finish my doctorate and just go back into industry again because that's what I really knew. But it takes a long time to get a doctorate, and by the time I finished, I realized I really liked being in academia. I liked the interaction with the students. I liked doing the research that we're required to do. So here I am, stayed in.
Mm-hmm. Were there any obstacles you had to overcome?
I grew up super, super poor. I mean, we had no money. My dad died when I was 8 months old. My mother died when I was 16. And so I had to grow up fast. And so that was a challenge. I made mistakes along the way that I probably wouldn't have if I'd had parents around to help me. But it all turned out okay in the end.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, I mean, it happens, and it was a very long time ago now because I'm old.
Well, I currently want to go to ECU for business, but I don't know exactly what type of business I want to pursue. Do you have any like suggestions?
Well, do you like numbers?
I mean, I'm decent at math.
No? Yes?
Yes, kinda.
Yes? Well, if you really like numbers, then I would look at doing something like finance.
Uh-huh.
If you're not a numbers person, then I would look at doing either marketing or management.
Uh-huh.
I mean, some people can't stand to deal with numbers. I have two sisters who held accounting degrees, and I could never do that. I would just be bored crazy. Marketing provides you a lot of different things to look at, and it's constantly evolving. And I like how dynamic it is. It makes it a lot more interesting for me. If I had to go in and do the same thing every day, I would just be so bored. I wouldn't be able to stand it. But marketing is always very different, and you have a lot of different areas you can go into. But you kind of have to figure out what it is that you really like. And coming in as a student, you have a little bit of time. You don't have to decide immediately. So you can kind of take some basic courses and begin to figure out what it is you really like. And you may find that you're interested in just having your own business, in which case you could, focus on being an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you.
You really have to. But don't try to. How old are you?
I just turned 18.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard when you're 18 to try to figure out what you're going to be for the rest of your life type thing.
Yeah.
But keep in mind that many people who think, well, I'm going to go major in this, they might finish their degree in that, but they don't work in that later.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people that have gone out and finished law degrees that never go into law because they find they don't like it. So recognize that you may change jobs many times over your lifetime, and you just have to kind of find what fits and what you're happy doing.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any like inspiring quotes to get you through the day?
I can't remember it exactly, but it's something like, when the caterpillar thinks it's dying, it turns into a butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it just kind of means, when we think everything's ending, maybe we're just sort of being launched into better things.
Okay, that's a nice quote. Well, thank you for letting me interview you.
You're quite welcome. Good luck.
Thank you.